Hey guys, this is the Snail Mail. I'm just gonna read you a story I wrote a little while back. It's a short story, and I'll put some sound effects and whatever in the background, but I'll do my best to read this properly. Try to convey the tone and whatever. Alright.
So, I wrote this on October 24th, 2015. The Orchard is the title. In the darkness, late one foggy evening, I was wandering through an old orchard on my way home from a small get-together with some friends of mine from college. We had drank a lot and had gotten caught up in nostalgia, so much so that I had missed the last bus and had to hitchhike up near the turnpike as my house was a long way from town. Whether it was stupidity or the drink, maybe a mixture of the two, I had turned down my friend Doc's offer to stay at his apartment. I would have too, but his apartment was no more than a glorified cubicle, so I declined and I made my way toward the highway. As I got toward the edge of the small college town, I spotted the orchard and decided to cut through it. It would cut a good half an hour off my walk to the turnpike, so I hopped the fence, and as I walked through the orchard, I began to notice a strange sound, so faint I hadn't noticed it earlier. I stopped in my tracks and cupped my hand to my ear to try and locate the source of the noise. I must have stood there for 5 minutes just listening to it. At first I thought maybe it was an engine, but it was still a good 2 miles from the highway, and the road behind me was still just barely visible. But I had only just seen one car on my way to town. As I stood there thinking, I realized that the noise had stopped. After glancing around and laughing it off, I decided it was just the booze and continued on my way. A little further down the path, I was still wondering if I had imagined the noise when I heard it again. This time it was louder. I froze in place like a statue. What I thought was an engine now sounded more like a low purr or a growl. I started thinking about where I was. What if the owner of the orchard had a dog? And what if they thought I was an intruder? I crouched down and strained to hear the sound, but it was gone again. I laughed nervously. Really? I said aloud to myself. No more rum. I got to my feet, steadied my nerves, and began my walk again. This time slower and straining to hear for anything near me. I got about 10 feet before a new noise broke the air. This sound was a child's laugh. A boy's laugh, really. For some reason, this sound chilled me more than the growling. This laugh was disturbing, unsettling, distinctly male, but way too high-pitched. Like a nail on a chalkboard, it scratched my eardrums. I stood stock still, hands over my ears, eyes scanning to try and find the source of the sound, but it seemed to be coming from everywhere at once. I began to shake, and I fell to my knees, clutching my ears. What had begun as a laugh was now a howling screech. The orchard began to shimmer in and out. I thought I was blacking out, but I realized that the orchard was actually fading in and out of existence, and in its place was a darkness the likes of which I hadn't seen before. If the darkness is cold, then this was pure ice. The screech was now unbearable, and I thought I was surely going to die. I shut my eyes tight and pressed my forehead to the ground, and I screamed. And it stopped. Suddenly the noise was gone. I looked up, and to my shock, so was the orchard. I looked around and I saw walls. 4 crisp, clean, white walls, padded. I went to reach my hands up to rub my eyes, but they were trapped at my sides. They were crossed like I was a child pouting. "Charlie," someone said. I don't answer. This can't be real. "Charlie, time for your medicine." Where is that coming from? I wonder, terrified. No, this isn't real. I shuffle around to face what looks like a door with no handle. There is a face. I know this face. It's Doc. "Hey, Charlie, I'm gonna come in and administer your medication, okay?" Doc says gently as he pushes open the door. "Where am I? Where's the orchard?" I blurt out in a whimper. "There is no orchard, Charlie," Doc says. "It's in your mind. You're sick, Charlie." "No, this isn't real. The orchard is real," I say. Doc sighs and takes out a large paper cup with 2 little white pills. At first I won't take them, but he holds my nose until I open my mouth, and then he held my mouth closed. And when he's done, he pats my head and he leaves. The lights go out, and I hear someone laughing. It's unsettling, disturbing, distinctly male, but too high-pitched. It's me. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, and subscribe if you liked it. Alrighty, have a good one.